What do you picture when you hear the word science? Do you picture a laboratory? Do you picture a classroom with lab stations? Do you picture beakers, test tubes, and the planetary model of the atom? What is science? Science is the intellectual and practical activity encompassing the systematic study of the structure and behavior of the physical and natural world through observation and experiment. Science depends on experimentation and the concept of reproducibility. Reproducibility is important to eliminate bias and confirm findings. When repeated experimentation brings about a general consensus, theories and laws are generated. A scientific theory is a widely accepted, plausible generalization about fundamental concepts that explain why things happen. Many people use theory in a much more general manner, but when it comes to science, theories have been developed after years of research, observation, questioning, and experimentation. A scientific law is a uniform or constant fact of nature that describes what happens in nature. Laws have also been proven using lots of research, observations, questioning, and experimentation. An example of a theory is germ theory. Germ theory explains why people get sick. It states that microorganisms known as pathogens can lead to diseases. An example of a scientific law is the law of gravitational force. This law explains that all objects are attracted to each other based on mass and distance. Science can be used in many ways and does have limitations. The scientific investigation is only as reliable as the scientist conducting the investigation. Science becomes more reliable the more that different scientists come up with the same conclusion. It should also be noted that scientific knowledge may be used by people to support opinions in a variety of ways. People can state a scientific fact without telling the whole truth. For example, someone may say that chemicals used in modern agriculture are toxic to insects. That statement is true. Modern agriculturists use insecticides to keep insects and other arthropods from destroying their crops. What the statement doesn't tell you is that modern agriculturists use other methods besides insecticides to eliminate pest populations. In fact, ladybugs are used by modern agriculturists to eat other harmful insects. What is pseudoscience? The prefix pseudo means false. Pseudoscience is false science. Pseudoscience models scientific language and appearances to convince others to believe something that does not have scientific validation. One pseudoscience claim is that the world was going to end in 2012. This is based on the belief that an early Mayan calendar ended in December of 2012. Another claim is the disappearance of aircraft and ships disappearing in the Bermuda Triangle being blamed on everything from paranormal encounters to extraterrestrial influence. A third theory is that the Earth is hollow. In an era where technology provides most information at our fingertips, it is important to be able to discern between science and pseudoscience. Pseudoscience often distracts from real issues that need to be solved. Science is often based on solving those issues.